Get over here!
So the portal to this place is actually a sock.
Yeah, which pertains to the other sock, right? Because there's always two.
Yep. I've always found that adorable.
So you don't sock it to me, you sock to it.
Ugh. You know what? I'm too tired to reprimand you for your...
We have a very sleepy scorpion here today.
Yeah.
Look at Wispy Woods over there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Dreamland is all yarnified, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really do like this aesthetic.
Oh, and there's DD's castle and everything.
So yeah, welcome to Dreamland, everyone, and welcome to episode 17 of Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the ComicFoil.
A very tired Green Scorpion, mind you. So context, guys. I had a very long day yesterday. After a 4 a.m. shift at work, I went to Amber's house, got about a nap's rest before we both packed things up and went to Jim Thorpe, which has this, like, big trail with, like, you know, oh, listen to music, by the way.
Oh, yay.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, as I was saying, we went to Jim Thorpe, which has, like, this big hiking trail with a waterfall and everything. It's very beautiful.
You didn't want to go in that door back there?
I'm about to.
Okay.
But I'm just kind of collecting my thoughts as I'm explaining things.
Okay, Jim Thorpe.
We went to Jim Thorpe to get some really awesome pictures. But I was malnourished. I didn't have a lot to eat. I had about an hour's worth of sleep. And we went to Jim Thorpe, and we were climbing a mountain, taking photos in our Mifa and Sidon costumes.
I want you to picture Oscar and Amber climbing a mountain while dressed as Zoras.
We had a lot of questions, and a lot of, like, actually a lot of really cool reactions. More people recognized us than I thought they were going to.
He was not able to use the waterfall skill to just swim up the side of the mountain, unfortunately.
No.
He had to climb it.
It was a lot of fun, though, admittedly. Like, we got a lot of really good pictures, which I'm going to post on my social media, so look forward to that, guys. But yes, I am very tired, so this is going to be a very groggy episode of my Kirby's Epic Yarn.
That's alright. I'm well rested. I can keep you awake.
Sounds good. Well,
I'm closer to the microphone than I'm used to being, so I'm like afraid to be too loud.
You're gonna be fine, trust me. But yeah, let's say, hey Wispy, let's say we get to some questions.
Alright, so very first question, a good overall one, comes from David Timmer, who's asking, are you excited for the Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition?
Absolutely. And I'm really
stoked.
happy to see that they are also including the Japanese exclusive content. I'm glad to see Patty and
fully playable Flynn.
Yes, absolutely. No, I am very happy with that.
It's overdue for these guys to be, you know, in the US. And did Europe ever get the full version of this game?
I don't know if they did. But yes, I am very excited. You can bet I'm going to be going to the store once it's released, and I'm going to be playing it again because I love Tales of Vesperia.
I don't know if I'm going to pick it up again, to be honest, because I'm being more careful with my money right now, so yeah. I'm not really buying remakes.
And also, you played through it recently.
Yeah, I played through it so recently that I'm, like, not ready for another playthrough yet.
Yeah, that's understandable. Me, personally, like, I've, Oh, here we go. Huh, interesting. But anyway...
I know what my next game purchase is. It's The World Ends With You on the Switch.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually gonna check this out again. One thing that disappointed me a little bit. I was looking at some early footage of the game, and it looks fantastic, mind you. But one particular detail actually shocked me to learn about. They didn't get Yuri Lowenthal to voice the new voices, the English voices
for... Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, they didn't get Troy Baker back for the new scenes.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Is he still in the old scenes?
Did I say Yuri Lowenthal? I'm sorry, no. Yuri Lowell is not voiced by Troy Baker, at least in the new scenes. I don't know if they recycled what he did for the old scenes, but yeah, like, according to reports, they didn't even approach him to voice the new scenes.
That's what he was saying on Twitter, yeah. He was like, oh man, I would have really liked to
he was actually pretty bummed about it.
I don't know why they wouldn't ask him.
Yeah, because, like, he clearly loved playing the character.
I feel like...
I mean, I'm not torn up about it. I heard the new voice, and I don't remember who it is, but he sounds fine. personally.
Yeah, I get a little mad about... I mean, we both care about voice actors, and I don't like when you don't even... Like, how they changed Frank West and how they changed Snake.
Well, the thing is, Frank West and Snake, it was immediately obvious. With this new voice actor, I don't remember who it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put the name on screen. But he sounds like Yuri. And I can tell there's a little bit of difference, but if you had not told me, or if I had not learned that the voice actor for Yuri Lowell, for the new scenes at least, was different, I wouldn't have noticed.
I just think it's like, it's the principle of the thing. Like,
oh, no, absolutely.
If they weren't voice actors, if these were live-action voice actors, you could never just do that.
I guess you could say that, like... I wouldn't have noticed if the voice actor was different because it does sound like Yuri Lowell. I kind of wish I didn't know about that now. That being said, that's not going to keep me from getting the game. I still am excited. I am still very much looking...
disappointment.
Yeah, it was just like, what? How could they do this? How could they do this to Troy Baker, man? But yeah, I'm just a little bit disappointed about it, but it's not gonna ruin my experience of the game.
Maybe Troy Baker would have been more expensive to get, but I don't know.
Maybe so. I don't know. But,
I feel like that's worth.
If there is solace with this, I'm glad to see that Patty is fully voiced in English and she sounds adorable.
I mean, that's a drip of negativity in a sea of good.
Exactly. So I'm not torn up about it. It's a little disappointing, but it's not gonna deter me from getting the game. I'm still looking forward to it. So yeah, no, absolutely. Tales of Vesperia, glad it's a thing. Glad it's getting remade. Looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to playing the Japanese exclusive content.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Will I play it for the channel? Probably not. I'm probably gonna play it on my own playthrough. But who knows? Maybe I'll do a 5-minute reflections on it, just to kind of like give a perspective on what the game feels like now with the new content. But that's gonna be far in the future.
That's a lot of Gordos.
All right. So next question.
Yes. So, getting back to some Fire Emblem. How would you react if Nintendo announced that they were remaking the Tellius Fire Emblem games for the Switch? This comes from Kevin Millen, by the way.
Ah, thank you. Not gonna lie to you, I don't think it's all that needed.
I think there's some rebalancing that could be done, and they probably wouldn't bother to do it, but I'd love to see Radiant Dawn with, like, actual support conversations, but...
That's asking a lot, admittedly.
Besides that, I think it would be a good idea just because of how difficult those games are to come by. Because there's a lot of people who want to.
That is true.
There's a lot of newer Fire Emblem fans who want to play the older titles, and Radiant Dawn especially can be pretty tough to track down.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm trying to see where I can go here. Okay.
Like, that's one where it wouldn't really affect me because I have my copies of Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, but I would be happy for the people who would get to play it for the first time because of that.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily torn up about it. One, because, like... Or I wouldn't be torn up about it, or, like, okay, better yet. Pertaining more to the question, would I be pleased with it? Personally, on a personal level, I'd be indifferent to it, because, one, I also have access to it, and, well, you and I have plans.
Yeah.
But on an overall, from an overall perspective, oh dear. From an overall perspective, no, I'd totally be down for it, because that would give people access to something that, they otherwise wouldn't be able to get. So yeah, no, I think it would be a good, decision for Nintendo to make.
They've said that the, like, Fire Emblem Echoes, like, name they might keep using that for Fire Emblem remakes. So that would make me really happy, but that's, like, one of the last Fire Emblem games I think that need to be remade right
Absolutely.
now.
Personally, if you were to ask me if there was a game that I feel deserves a remake and deserves a lot more attention, I want to see a remake of Genealogy of the Holy War.
I want to see, like, a Genealogy or a Thracia full overhaul.
Yeah, a Thracia that doesn't suck, by the way.
Let's be honest, Thracia can be very mean.
It is considered by a lot of people, a lot of Fire Emblem aficionados, because let's face it, only Fire Emblem aficionados have played that game. It is widely considered to be the worst in the series.
Thracia is just unfair. Radiant Dawn is unfair, too.
Radiant Dawn is unfair, but it's unfair in a way that kind of makes sense. Here's the thing. Radiant Dawn is unfair sometimes, but at the same time, it doesn't feel impossible, because the power economy in Radiant Dawn is a lot higher than in most other games. Let's face it.
The PAL version of Radiant Dawn, they literally accidentally put the hard mode as the normal mode.
Oh yeah. No, it's kind of.
And then the hard mode becomes like impossible mode.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. Ooh.
Whoa, that bear's freaking out.
But yeah, would I be... do I want a Radiant Dawn remake? Not really. Would I be upset if they did it? Absolutely not. I think it would be fine.
I know a lot of people would really enjoy it, so that's why I'd be happy if it was announced, but...
I can understand that. Alright, yeah, let's go on to another question, I suppose.
Alright,
Interesting.
Giving you a leg up. This
Funny.
is from, Silent Protagonist, who asks silently, who is your favorite character from Chrono Trigger?
Chrono Trigger, huh? Alright, now we're getting into some good... Ooh.
I have a guess who your favorite character is, but...
See, that's tough, because all the characters in Chrono Trigger are fantastic.
That's a good small cast, yeah. You got...
There we go.
Chrono, Marley, or Meryl. I never...
Like Crollo, Marley, Robo, Frog,
Ayla,
and Magus.
and Luca.
And Luca. My it's hard because they're all really good, but if you had to string me down and make me choose my favorite, Frog.
That would have been my guess.
I love that character because he's got a really good arc. He's really fun to use in battle. And overall, like, I think he's a really cool character. Like,
I think he has one of the most interesting backstories. I think he's really useful. He's
and
really
again,
strong.
like, he has a backstory to a lot of the other stuff, like, the main stuff that goes on. He has history with Magus. He has a history with Marley, in a sense, because, not so much
an ancestor.
Yeah, exactly. He has a connection to the royal family, and overall, he's a frog knight. What's not to love? But, yeah, overall, though, to expand on the question, it was between Marley, or not Marley, it was between, Frog and Ayla.
Ayla's pretty great.
Ayla's
too.
a great character, in my opinion.
Frog is a really close second for me.
I think I know who your favorite is.
I actually use Frog more than my favorite character, but my favorite character is Robo.
I thought so. Absolutely. No, I agree.
If there's a robot in something, chances are it's my favorite.
Yeah, no, Robo's a great character
Robo
as well.
just makes me very happy.
And it kind of has that Blitzcrank personality.
Yeah. I like
a robot
big, clunky
that has a
robots.
personality.
Yeah, he's big and jovial, and he just wants to help, and he rocket punches things. And
yeah,
I like how he like will spend centuries like terraforming the Earth, and you could just like leave him there and go forward in time and pick him up again.
Yeah. So yeah, to finish off and to expand a little bit on the question, my top 3 favorite characters from Chrono Trigger is from 1 to 3: Frog, Ayla, and Magus.
There's nobody I don't like from that.
Yeah,
game,
no.
though.
It's a lot like Skies of Arcadia for us. Like, there's not a character we dislike.
Yeah, there's
Just
no
there
bad
are some characters
characters.
that we like more than others, but the thing is, it also is kind of a... The thing is, Chrono's role as a silent protagonist is both a benefit to him as well as a bit of a disservice to him, because there's not much to go about him, but he's still interesting.
And he's still good.
Okay, now, before we move on to the next question, right? People have been, like, remember a while ago when we discussed my like, the soundtrack and just, like, where my favorite song in this game is?
Okay.
This is the stage. Just
Alright.
listen to this song for a minute. And melody kicks in.
Oh, that's very nice.
I love this song. This is easily my favorite track in this game. Just right here, too.
There's some good piano going on.
I love this theme so much. This is easily my favorite track in Kirby's Epic Yarn. Like, it's a remix of Butter Building, and just those it's nothing but piano and a and like a couple of drums. That's all it is.
I like how it must be really hard to like This must be a pretty complex song to play, but, like, it sounds so relaxed. Like, the pianist is making it sound easy.
This is easily 2 pianos, man. Like, there is no way someone can play this on 1 piano. This is easily 2.
Okay.
But, yeah. Anyway, shall we move on to the next question?
I do have a question.
While our ears are graced by this wonderful piece.
And our question list will be graced by Jamie O'Donnell.
Alright, let's hear it.
Who asks, what do you think of Decidueye, the grass starter from Pokemon Gen 7?
I love him.
I do too.
Rowlet was my choice when I played X and Y. Not X and Y, Sun and Moon.
It's never been so easy for me to choose a starter.
See, normally I like the grass starters, but I'm sorry, Rowlet is an adorable little bird egg. A bird ball. I don't know. I remember seeing this...
I believe the technical term is Borb.
It is a Borb. I remember seeing a piece of, like, art on Tumblr where, like, someone drew Rowlet on Android 16's shoulder. And it was adorable.
Because he likes birds.
He likes birds. But, yeah, no. As for Decidueye, no way in heck do I dislike that Pokemon. I love it. I mean, Grass is one of my favorite typings. And Grass Ghost, like, owl Pokemon that shoots arrows, fantastic.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with that design. I wish he was a little better.
He can be, but yeah, he's not the best in terms of, like...
Speaking competitively, a lot of people were really disappointed by his stats.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
You look at him and you're expecting, like, maybe a glass cannon or, like, a lot of attack. He's more tanky than everything, and he doesn't really have the typing to be a tank. And it's just... I don't know, he doesn't really have a good role, even though he has a lot of cool stuff going for him.
Absolutely. That being said, that's not gonna stop me from using him.
Yeah, he's still easily my favorite.
No, Decidueye is bar none my favorite of the 3 starters in Sun and Moon. That's without question.
I really want him in Smash, but I'm hearing a lot of rumors actually that Incineroar is gonna be in Smash.
I hear that too. I personally would prefer Decidueye.
Same. I mean, I'll be happy no matter what. At this point, Smash is incapable of disappointing me. But
given how much they've been giving us already, yeah, I cannot disagree with that. All right, let's move on.
All right, I have a bunch of Pokemon questions here, actually.
All right, then yeah, let's make this a Pokemon episode, I suppose.
Maybe a Pokemon episode. Wolf Rider asks, what are your thoughts on the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games?
I'm indifferent to them. I understand, like, the appeal. I understand, like, why people like it, but at the same time, it's not something that I personally enjoy myself, to be honest.
I don't know if I ever gave them a fair shake, because I only ever played, the first one on the DS, the Blue Rescue Team.
Yeah.
And I got almost to the end of it, and it was kind of a slog. I hear the later ones have great stories.
That's what I've been hearing. I also hear that the games have an amazing soundtrack. If you, like, I haven't heard a lot of it, and I know that the stories sometimes can get real tear-jerky. From what I am to understand. Like, the stories actually get, like, shockingly deep. But in regards to me getting into it, I don't know, like, I just can never get past the, like, really slow gameplay, and that's rich coming from someone who's a Fire Emblem fan. But, I don't know. It was never a game that I personally really felt the need to give to like, really get into, personally. Do I think it's a good series? Well, if the numbers have anything to say about it, absolutely.
Okay, guys, if I give Mystery Dungeon another shot, which game should I pick up?
That's a good question,
and
actually.
then maybe I'll pick it up.
You guys in the comments, like, if ComicFoil and I ever consider giving the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games it's another, like, fair attempt, what's a good game to do it with?
There's, like, Explorers of Sky, Explorers of Time.
Yeah, because I remember a couple of episodes ago we were talking about, like, what would be a good, like, first Tales of game. So, return the favor, guys. What would be a good first Mystery Dungeon game? Like, by all means, give it, let us know. So, yeah. One thing I will give, Mystery Dungeon, like, if there's one thing I do appreciate from the Mystery Dungeon games, like I said, it's the soundtrack. If you ever get a shot, if you ever get a chance to do it, John, look up the main theme to, or look up the final boss theme of Primal Dialga. It is a treat.
I knew Primal Dialga was a thing in that, like, before Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre were made.
But yeah, no, Primal Dialga was is like the final boss of, I don't remember which one it is, but the theme's amazing. Like, particularly, there's a remix by Glitch City.
Okay.
I like
Primal City.
Yeah, there's a remix by Glitch City of Primal Dialga's theme that I highly recommend anyone give a listen to. It is fantastic.
You got the CD for your favorite song there.
There you go. All right then.
I have not been paying attention to the game at all, but I really like this level design now that I'm looking at it. The updrafts.
Oh yeah, no, this is easily one of my favorite levels in this game. Like, I love the wind dynamic, I love the design, I love the music. This is easily, if not my favorite level in this game. I love Tempest Towers.
I've been completely keeping my attention on this list of questions.
And no, by all means, man. But yeah, I just love this level. And I'm sad it's over, but it's good. I'm a little more awake now.
I can feel it. I can feel you energized. We were saying before we started how Oscar is such an extrovert because, like, even when he's had literally no sleep, if he starts talking to people, he wakes up.
Absolutely. And yeah, this is definitely helping me out. All right, so I believe we got time for one more level.
Okay, good, because I have a few more questions here.
All right, let's hear it. Let's go on to the next one.
I got another one from Silent Protagonist, who's just killing it with the questions today.
All right, why not?
This is going to be a big one. Least favorite generation in Pokemon.
Least favorite generation in Pokemon, huh?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Is that the Fountain of Dreams?
Cloud Palace.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is where you originally fight Krako in Kirby's Dreamland. Or Kirby's
yeah, no,
Adventure.
this entire world is filled with references. But, okay, going to the question. My least favorite generation of Pokemon.
Yep.
I don't want to say the first generation, because I do like the first generation. Gameplay of the first game notwithstanding.
This is a really hard question for me because I don't dislike any of them. I would be least likely to play Red and Blue again just because they're the oldest.
Yeah, but that's where the series started, and we like a lot of the Pokemon from that generation.
Yeah.
I gotta concentrate a little bit here.
I do not have any problem with newer Pokemon designs. Gen 5 is probably one of my favorite gens.
For me personally, if I had to choose a least favorite, it's probably... I'd have to say Generation 6.
Okay.
X and Y. Because admittedly, it's a lot due to how the game is design-wise. But aside from that, there's gotta be a way to increase my altitude here, isn't there? Am I doing something wrong?
Can you time...
Oh! The anvil.
That's physically sound.
Or the weight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Generation 6, in my opinion, is my least favorite. Not because I don't like the Pokemon designs, I do, and I'm really, really happy with the fairy typing. Like, good lord, the game needed it. Yes, it feels like a patch, typing, but, I'm not gonna go and say it feels unnatural. It kinda does, but not entirely. The reason Generation 6 is my least favorite is because X and Y, left a lot to be desired in terms of the game itself. The game's too easy. The game is far, far too easy.
I think Sun and Moon is too easy also to...
Sun and Moon...
for the record. But...
Sun and Moon is easy, yes, but it's not like... It's definitely harder than X and Y, I can give you that much right now.
Yeah.
That's another thing about... Oh, hi, Krako!
I was right, this is where Krako shows up.
But,
Surprise, mother! That, like, almost startled me. Krako looks really disturbing in Yarn style. I don't think I like it.
I miss a treasure because of him. I'm not gonna be able to get it back.
Yeah, it's not like you can jump off and kill yourself. You'll just be put back on the stage with less beads. Unless you hit restart level.
Yeah, that's a challenge of this game, is, like, trying to collect everything, but, like, it's harder than it seems. Oh, I might be able to make a jump from here. Maybe.
Maybe? I don't know, though. Use that parachute. Oh, wow, you really lose horizontal momentum doing that.
Yeah, I made it!
Nice. Oh, good freaking job.
Oh, it was just beads. Oh, well. But,
Still, that's gonna help you with your badges.
But, yeah, back to X and Y. I don't hate the game. In fact, I remember someone mentioning something about, it was actually Fawful's minion that mentioned something about X and Y, that I actually think makes a whole lot of sense. X and Y, for all intents and purposes, is a test generation. Like, it was a transition period between games where, okay, we're gonna deviate, we're gonna experiment, we're going to see what people like and don't like, and from there, pave the way for the new generation to flourish. And that's what happened with Sun and Moon. Like, Sun and Moon, I love those games. Like, yeah, again, it's easy. Oh, dear.
Oh.
Well, that sucked. But, yeah, Sun and Moon, I really like those games, because it brought a lot of really cool stuff to the table. It definitely fixed a lot of issues that X and Y had.
Sun and Moon was like a breath of fresh air to me.
I agree. Like I said, it's not, it's not a hard game, but that doesn't stop it from being a lot of fun. X and Y, I didn't have as much fun with that game as I did with other games, admittedly. But, I don't hate it, but it is easily my least favorite in regards to just the generations overall.
I can't call 6 my least favorite because I think it brought the games into 3D graphics really well. In some ways, I think even better than Sun and Moon did.
Really?
Like, Sun and Moon, the battles, like, lag so badly, and that didn't happen in...
You're not wrong, actually.
In X and Y. And in X and Y, all the Pokemon sizes are actually to scale, and they kind of cheated a lot in Sun and Moon, which is a stupid thing that's important to me, but it's important to me.
Right.
But also, Gen 6 added Megas, so, like...
True.
And Gen 7 got rid of Megas, which is something I'm very mad at it for.
They didn't get rid of Megas.
No, but they, like, took it out of the main story, and... Like,
oh, yeah, in favor of the Z moves. And yeah, the Z moves are nothing special, to be honest.
I think people would have much rather had more Megas than have Z moves.
Typical game design. If there's a path with enemies, there's probably something better at it, at the end of it.
Oh, they're like baby Krakos. Take him down! Oh, I like this, because he, like, gives you hell, and then you get to give it back to him.
Yep. I mean, he only interrupted our adventure, like, once.
Yeah,
twice.
but it was, like, in a state where you couldn't do anything about him, and then you get to, you know... It's like this level has its own storyline.
A little bit.
I like level design like that. I guess... It's not that I even really have a problem with it, but I guess Gen 4 would be my least favorite.
See, I almost said Gen 4. I almost said Gen 4. But then I remembered Platinum was a thing.
And you know, I actually didn't play Platinum.
Play Platinum, dude.
And
just play Platinum.
I actually, at the time, didn't get Heart Gold or Soul Silver either, because I was really low on money, so maybe that's part of what my issue is. At the time, playing Diamond and Pearl, though, it was my favorite, because it did the physical special split, and I think that was a great thing for the games to do, so... I don't know, Gen 4, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, Gen 4 is really, really HM happy.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Screw Generation 4's Victory Road. Just saying. Like, that is the worst Victory Road ever. Like, wow. I'm still a little tired, not gonna lie. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, though. Coffee. Coffee is wonderful.
Oh, I forgot you had coffee there. Alright, so that was some good old blast from the past Dreamland.
Admittedly, I just remembered that I had coffee.
Whoa. Alexander. That's not something I expected that castle to do.
And here we go with Castle DDD.
Didn't we fight DDD already?
We already fought DDD. We're not gonna fight him in here.
Okay.
At least I don't think we are.
I mean, it makes sense that we would come back here, though.
We may fight a yarned up doppelganger of him.
Oh,
I honestly don't remember this level.
a DD doppelganger.
I mean, I remember that it was here. I don't remember what the details are. But we're gonna go ahead and end it off here. So, thank you guys for joining us for episode 17 of Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn. I'm the Green Scorpion.
And the comic foil.
I feel like I need a nap, dude.
Nah, come on. Sleep is for the weak.
You're one to talk!
What?
Don't you have to go to work at, like, what, 6 a.m.?
Yeah. So I just, like, don't sleep most of the time. I'm just in a perpetual state of tired. It's an aspect of my personality now.
Goodness gracious, you sound like me. And I don't have to go to work until 3 in the afternoon.
6 a.m. is actually being generous. I get up at 4:30. Wasn't gonna brag about it, but...
That's my Saturdays. But, I'm very tired.
Poor Oscar. He's in a perpetual state of mourning.
That was terrible, dude.
Oh, that was a...
That was terrible.
That one's a thinker.
Not really. I immediately got it, but, nah.
Oscar is...
I'm tired.
Oscar's too tired to laugh. He thinks it's hilarious, but he's too tired to laugh.
Perish the thought, man. I'm too tired to reprimand you for this.